Now, let's go get those Viet Congs.
Well, if I'm playing kind of a Chris Farley type, then Ben is probably playing a young Stallone type. You know, kind of beefcakey, kind of tough, macho, but also considers himself a real powerful actor.
Who's the platoon sergeant?
You!
You? Who? You?
Here we go, I'm back, sorry.
Well, I think as a writer, it was an idea that he could not get out of his head, and he kept on coming up with good ideas and sort of jokes that hadn't been told before. As a director, I think that the commitment to the film grew out of his vision as a writer. As an actor, it was really the chance to work with a major director.
His character is a bit of an egotistical idiot, if you like. He mocks big movie stars having, you know, a bunch of assistants running around them. But Ben has a bunch of assistants running around him. And I'm sure there's only 2% of that character in Ben's real personality that he's had to draw upon.
Everybody had their own particular eye to hell they had to go through. I think for Ben it was the fact that he was wearing all those hats and he had to be quality control and he had to maintain the energy and he had to drive us forward and make us work when we didn't feel we had another ounce to give, and he'd find these reservoirs of great moments and stuff.
It's all just make-believe.
Well, the most confusing time for me was when Ben is in character, in the scene, and his character is telling my character to cut.
So Downey and I are acting in the scene, and Steve Coogan's the director, so we're filming the scene of us, filming the scene in the movie, and within the movie, I'm saying, I'd like to cut, and the director's saying, no, don't cut, keep it rolling.
We're still rolling!
And I'd be thinking, does Ben Stiller want me to cut, or is it the character in the movie that he's playing, Tug Speedman, saying cut? In which case, if it's the character saying cut, I'm going to say, no, we're not cutting, we're still filming. But if it's Ben Stiller saying cut, then I've just got to shut up and we've got to cut.
What we did was we came up with a phrase instead of cut, since we were using cut in the movie. So the phrase when we wanted to stop filming would be, stop, really, just stop now, I'm serious. So whenever I say stop, really, just stop now, I'm serious, seriously, fucking stop. We have to stop. That would be the cue for the cameras to actually stop.
That got very confusing. That nearly fried my brain. But it was funny, and what came out of it was good. You just have to pay attention. Look into the whites of his eyes, and if you see Ben Stiller behind them, then you just got to shut up. And if it's Tug Speedman, then I can argue with him.
It's good that Ben only chooses a small movie to do the acting and the directing and writing on, because if it was much bigger, I don't know how he would do it, you know?
And cut! That's the trailer right there.